Hello everyone. Hello everyone in the Colour Me Positive group. My name's Chrissy Foreman-Cranich and I am an Australian artist, Australian intuitive artist, and I feel so blessed to be sharing my art with you and doing a small reading for you using my intuitive wisdom cards. These are a deck of cards that I created using all of my intuitive artworks. So I thought perhaps it might be nice, since this week is all about intuition, to do a small reading for you using my cards. Here they are here. There is an artwork on each one, and on the back there are prompts. So for example, surrender, nature. So you can see I'm a mixed media intuitive artist, and each of these artworks have come from a meaningful time of my life where I've expressed myself, expressed my ideas, and done my best to really be authentic and true in my work. And by doing that, I have grown to love connecting with that little voice inside that always knows the next step to take. I think it's very paralyzing as artists when we're making art and we have this expectation that we need to know where the art piece is going. In my experience, the most rich, deep and beautiful artworks that I've created have always been a spontaneous thing where I just put one foot in front of the other. As I do a red line, I might then intuitively think I would like to put pink next to that, or I might get a vision of a sun, so I'll put a sun in there. I might flip through a magazine and an image of a fish might really stand out, so I'll cut that out and put that in. So what I wanted to share with you for this reading is the intuition card. So this card was created, the artwork was actually called the Peacock Orosora, and it's the moment back in 2010 where I really feel like I stepped into myself as an artist and I let myself speak. Does that make sense? I think it's really easy to censor ourselves to create things that we feel that will be accepted by other people. And in this artwork, I let myself be seen. I let myself be shown. So I'll try and hold it up for you. So you can see that there's a silhouette here, and that's actually me. I sat on a chair and got my husband to take a photo. And then I printed it out and I used that photo, that silhouette of myself, as the basis for I guess you would call it an animal totem. It happened at this time. I found out, I've always felt like a bit of a black sheep as an artist. No one else in my family that I know of makes art or is even really interested in art. Well, they are now because of me, but before that. So growing up, I always felt like a bit of a black sheep. And just before I created this artwork, I found out that my great-great-grandfather was an ornate pattern carver, and that he created all of the beautiful carved cornice work in the Regent Theatre in Brisbane City. And when I found that out, I felt connected to my roots. I felt this really strange sense of permission. I felt a sense of belonging in the world as an artist. And so I wanted to create something about that. So what I would love for you guys to do this week as part of your intuition challenge is I would like to take you through a very short meditation, and I would love for you to depict your animal totem, the animal that helps you feel, or the animal that represents showing yourself, showing up for the world, showing up who you really are. Okay, so I invite you to close your eyes. Take a nice big breath in and a big sigh out. Allow your shoulders to loosen. Sit up nice and straight. Have a little wiggle if you need to. Do whatever you need to do to just make yourself just 10% more comfortable. Okay, so we're just going to take 3 nice slow breaths in. The count of 3 on the way in and the count of 4 on the way out. So inhale, 1, 2, 3. Hold it and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And inhale. 1, 2, 3. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now you're in your body. I'd like you to imagine that you're sitting in a lovely white room. The energy feels really calm. There's beautiful silence in here. You feel so safe. There's like a beautiful healing energy in this room, something that feels really familiar. And that familiar feeling is your heart of hearts. This is a place in this beautiful white light room. This is a place where all of the negative things you think about yourself automatically dissolve in the air, and you are left with this beautiful shining version of yourself. Suddenly you look to the left and you see a beautiful white door with a golden door handle. Beautiful ornate carvings on the handle. You walk over and now you stand at the door and you open it, and there's a beautiful lush green garden outside. And you take a step out, step onto the beautiful soft grass, and nearby there's a chair. Could be a bench chair or a lounge, whatever chair you imagine. And it's really inviting. So over you go, slowly walk over, breathe in all the beautiful fresh air in this lovely green paradise, and take a seat. Take a lovely big breath and exhale as you relax into this beautiful scenery. Next, you imagine you're surrounded by a beautiful, beautiful light, lovely, warm, golden light. And you rub your hands together and cover your eyes. Feels lovely and warm on your eyes. Touch your hair. Now bring your two forefingers from each hand to this part between your eyes, your third eye area, and give it a little rub, gentle rub. And this is the seat of our intuition. The third eye is where we can see the unseen and we can connect with our most loving version of ourselves. Okay, now we ask your animal totem to come in. Dear universe, I ask you to allow a vision of my animal totem to enter this beautiful forest. From the right, you hear a rustling, and this animal starts to gently walk towards you. It's an absolutely magnificent creature, filled with love, protection, safety, and you realize that this animal represents you. What animal has come to you? What do you notice about it? What is its color, its texture? Are you touching it, or is it away from you? Look into its eyes. Does it have a message for you? Send this animal the love from your heart, knowing that as you do this, you are also sending love to yourself. You stand up from the chair, nod to your beautiful animal totem, and both of you understand that whenever you like, you can reconnect in this beautiful space. You start to walk back through the forest to the white door. Open the door and step inside into the white room and close the door behind you. Take a big breath in, let out a sigh, shrug, move your shoulders, gently stretch your neck, and open your eyes. How did you go? Did an animal come to you? Often when I'm creating artworks, I will notice for a few days prior that a certain animal seems to come to me a lot. I'll either notice it in reality, for example, a gecko that drops on my foot as I went to the post box the other day. Another might be that I notice a cougar or an owl or a fish as I flip through a magazine. If you found it a little bit difficult to connect with your animal totem in that meditation, another really great way is to get a National Geographic magazine. I often pick them up from op shops or Lifeline Book Fest if you're in Australia, and just have a flip through, or flip through any magazine really, any nature magazine, and the first animal that comes to you that you feel connected with, that is your animal totem for now. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys create. I invite you to share your creations on the Colour Me Positive page. I would love to see your beautiful animal visions, and thank you so much for having me. I wish you all the best. Bye.